endeavor, WWE entity without, the chairman. I know you've been asked about, working with Vince McMahon all those years, but the new product without Mr. McMahon seems to be they're looking to brand it as the Triple H era or
Mhm.
whatnot. How do you think that will play out over the long term without a visionary, very divisive figure, no matter what? But you certainly can't argue that the man was a wrestling genius and a visionary.
No, I don't think he gets enough credit nowadays for that because of the situation he's in now. I think people have forgotten that, and I'm not condoning any alleged allegations or anything like that. But as far as on the wrestling side, wrestling mind, he was the one who created this juggernaut that has become a global monster. And that being said, now in the hands of someone like a Paul Levesque, Triple H, who has a brilliant mind for the business because he's a wonderful booker. And what you need to succeed in this business is someone who can book and has a vision. And not only that, is an open mind to suggestions. And he's got someone like a Paul Heyman by his side. He's got other great minds by his side that he can pick and choose and find out what works. And what Paul does best is, everybody says, okay, what's the next step in booking? Here's where we're going to start our story. Where do we go next? What they're doing, I believe, is starting backwards. Is here's our end game. Here's where we want to be. How do we get there? Now take steps backwards and work that way. And I think that makes a lot more sense because if you know where you're going, then it's easier to tell that story from a booking standpoint. If you're starting off and you're trying to go, where do we go next? What's the next step? And then you're trying to get to an end game that you're not sure where you're going. It's more difficult, I think. That's the way I think they're doing it right now. And I think he's doing it right. And in a lot of aspects, like anything else, it's not perfect. There'll be some hiccups here and there, of course, like everywhere else.